Welcome to Chakshumathi's global campaign. Let's flatten the inaccessibility curve in education and our fight to make inclusive education for the students with visual impairment. We believe to build stronger children than repair broken men if we give the power of accessibility and technology. Presenting Destiny Chukwuma from Nigeria and the accessibility in education in African continent.
My name is Destiny Chukwuma Dickson, and my journey with respect to accessibility for the blind began when I lost my sight in 2008. It was as though there was no hope, but in 2009 I got into special school, more like a rehabilitation school. Then it culminated in me reading the Bible reading for my school in 2009 December, and also being the MC for a particular program, and a whole lot of goose bumping heights, if I may call it that. 2010, I got admission to read mass communication at the diploma level and graduated with distinction in 2012. Same 2012, got admission to mass communication at the degree level this time. But we began in 2013 and it ran through 2017. Now, let me speak about accessibility for the blind with respect to education. First of all, at special school here in Lagos, 2009, we're introduced to basics of computer. And these basics was pretty much getting a feel of the computer, touching it, and typing a few things, and getting to understand the different parts of the computer. But nothing really intense, just the basics, what you might want to call computer appreciation. We left there, and 2010 to 2012, my diploma, I didn't use computer at the diploma level. I was basically focused on my writing frame and my stylus. So I record my lectures in class, and I come back home and write down in Braille. And my friends were of great help. They helped record my lecture. They helped record books, especially if they were not so big. If they were so big, then I've got to leave it. But if they were small, then there are quite a few people who were always willing to help record. So in the end, like I said, I finished with distinction, and we're about 5 out of a total of 400 who finished with distinction. And I was the only visually impaired amongst them. That tells you the impact of accessibility for the blind. When you make books, materials accessible to persons with visual impairment, you're helping to promote an inclusive society. You're helping to bring out the inherent skills that could otherwise have been left undercover. Now shift from 2013 to 2017 degree. By the way, the school is University of Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria. Okay, 2013 to 2017, I began actually to use computer in 211 in 2014. It was topsy-turvy because many of the applications were things I couldn't install myself. And so many of the people who could install these softwares were sighted people, and they were pretty much making a premium on us, or if you like, ripping us up. And sometimes they collect 20,000, 15, just to install the software, and they could be really arrogant about it. But fast forward up until now, many of us, okay, speak for myself, I installed this just 2020 in this current laptop myself, and the previous one just 2018 for myself, and most of the applications here myself. It shows there is a progression, there is a growth. And I'll make us understand specifically something that happened in my 400 level. It was a course we called Mark 406, and that was educational broadcasting. The lecturer in charge, Professor Aluma, is currently the head of department, Mass Communication, University of Jos. And at the time, he gave us a particular document. I'll show us the document. And that document was pretty much inaccessible.
Windows E, this document, enter documents, site communication, live enter, mass communication, 400 level materials, to enter, 400 alignments, volt, Mac 406, enter, shell folder view.
So this is Mac 406. So this is one of the materials. They were very inaccessible. So I had to depend on my friends to record for me. It's a PDF file. Okay, I will show you what it is. It's an Adobe Acrobat document, but it's image captured. So I couldn't read it at the time. I had to depend on a friend to record it. And if you look up at a particular place, you'll find where, maybe another folder, I saved it there. The recordings my friend did for me, they're still here. But now I can access these documents with two means. One is the feature recently introduced into JAWS called the JAWS OCR feature, convenient OCR with JAWS as it is called. And then secondly is the application called OpenBook. With OpenBook, one can easily open the software. So I could use any of the various means to open it right now. All these are optical character recognition softwares. So at the time, I wasn't aware of these softwares, that even if they were existent then. So, we must continue to improve accessibility for the blind. Now, we're really happy that EPUB books are making books really accessible to persons with visual impairment. We are here to these books were inaccessible. With books in EPUB format, we can read and we can access materials, and it's gladdening to know that even persons with visual impairment can delve into the sciences, and it's really brilliant. Like I've said before, for an inclusive society, all of us must promote assistive technology or assistive technology. This is in a bid to help persons with visual impairment access more materials that could hitherto not be accessible. Now, if you look through the computer, like I said, many things we couldn't do before we can do. Now, previously, when I record in class, so many of those, there will be so many spaces where the lecturer keeps quiet or is attending to other issues, and then the recorder keeps reading on and on. But now, with documents such as Audacity and also Goldwave, with documents such as Audacity and Goldwave, one can edit such materials, such audio materials, and make it trimmer for transfer and trimmer for your storage space. And so these are some of the things that assistive technology has done to us. Like I said, I talked of my lecturer giving out a document that was inaccessible. Yes, and it happens severally. But I must also commend a few of them who gave material that were also accessible, and it helped as well. One of our courses I must also talk about is general studies. It's often called GSTs here. GSTs where computers were used for GSTs in my school, University of Jos. And for us, they had to get a reader to read the questions for us. Now, you could well say we are at the mercy of the reader. Sometimes he wants to influence our choice of option. But if you had access to, or if assistive technology was embraced by the school or by schools in Nigeria, we wouldn't need anybody to read for us. We would read the questions and would answer. And if the questions were brailled, we would read the braille and they will answer also with our computers if that be the case. So these are pretty much some of the areas I would talk about. All I would say is that assistive technology has equipped us for higher challenges ahead. It has made us able to blend, if I may use that, into the society. I'm in a process where I'm searching for a job. Assistive technology has given me a reason to hope. Many of my friends, or quite a few of them, do have jobs. I know a few that have jobs as lecturers and teachers and counselors and all of that. I'm encouraged by their strides. And so I'm encouraged because the fact that they can as well get jobs, it means I can also get mine. And it also means that they have been able to blend into the society with the aid of assistive technology like this. We also know that with printed materials, we can have access to it when we connect a scanner to our computers and scan, and with our OCR software here, it can help us to capture all of the material or the content of these printed materials. A pity some of us do not have the scanners, but those are things that assistive technology has brought our way. Education would have been education would have been a thing of a thing that the blind may not be able to access if not for assistive technology. All must embrace it for an inclusive society. Thank you.
Chakshumathi is a charitable trust and will not take any donations or funding for any of our operations or campaigns. We are supported by 1000s of catalysts who are volunteering in our projects as resource persons and cause supporters. To be free from expenses, we do not run an office and function purely from cloud-based technologies and operations. Write to us, mail.chakshumathi@gmail.com.